Class 11th, Subject Physics, first chapter, Units and Measurements. Units and Measurements. From the chapter, let us see some of the formulae. If the readings recorded during a measurement are, if the readings measured or recorded during a measurement are, that means if any physical quantity is measured, then its readings are a1, a2, a3 up to an. So there are n number of readings. That means that physical quantity will be measured n times as a1, a2, a3 up to an. Then first, its arithmetic mean or called as most probable value, or simply it is called as mean value. It will be given as a mean equal to mean of all the n readings will be equal to sum of all the readings from a1 to an divided by total number of readings n, that is a1 plus a2 plus a3 plus an divided by n. So it will be written as 1 upon n into summation I is equal to 1 to n ai, 1 by n summation I is equal to 1 to n ai. That means value of I will vary from 1 to n. Then second, absolute error in measurements. So absolute error in all the n measurements will be determined as delta a1, that is the absolute error in the first reading a1 is delta a1 equal to mod of a mean minus a1, the meaning of this mod will be if this difference is positive or negative, it will be treated as positive. Similarly, the absolute error in the second reading a2, that is delta a2, will be equal to mod of a mean minus a2, Similarly, for the last reading, that is nth reading, that is an, the absolute error delta an will be equal to mod of a mean minus an, So in this way, by taking the difference between the mean value and each reading, we can find the absolute error present in each reading. Then third, mean absolute error. So we have found that delta a1, delta a2 up to delta an, these are the absolute errors in each reading. And then to find the mean absolute error, we will have to take the sum of all the absolute errors divided by again total number of readings. And therefore, delta A mean, that is mean absolute error, will be equal to delta A1 plus delta A2 plus delta AN divided by n, which will be in short written as 1 by n summation I is equal to 1 to n delta ai, 1 upon n summation I is equal to 1 to n delta ai. Then from this we can find fourth, that is relative error. So relative error will be equal to mean absolute error divided by most probable value. Mean absolute error divided by most probable value gives relative error, which will be written as delta a mean upon a mean, delta a mean upon a mean. Then fifth formula gives the percentage error. Percentage error will be calculated as relative error into 100%. Relative error into 100%, that will be written as delta a mean upon a mean, delta a mean upon a mean into 100%. So this error will be expressed in terms of percentage. Then sixth formula is for the combination of errors, that is errors in sum and in difference. So if there is sum or difference of the physical quantities, then the errors present in sum as well as in difference will be given as if Z is equal to A plus minus B. If A and B are the two physical quantities, and if after measuring A and B, if it comes out to be Z, if it is added or subtracted, then Z will be equal to A plus minus B will be written as Z plus minus delta Z, Z plus minus delta Z. So this delta Z will be the error present in the measurement of Z, which will be equal to A plus minus delta A plus minus delta A, where delta A is the error present in A, plus minus B plus minus delta B plus minus delta B, where delta B is the error present in the measurement of B. Then we can write the error plus minus delta Z is equal to plus minus delta A plus minus delta B. So at last delta Z will be equal to delta A plus delta B. That will be the error in sum as well as in difference. Now seventh formula gives error in product and division. If there is product or division of the two physical quantities, then we can write if Z is equal to AB or Z is equal to A by B. If Z is equal to AB or Z is equal to A by B, then delta Z upon Z will be equal to delta A upon A plus delta B upon B. Delta Z upon Z will be equal to delta A upon A plus delta B upon B. Then eighth formula gives errors due to the powers, that is index. Errors due to the powers or index. If Z is equal to A raised to n, then if Z is equal to A raised to n, then error delta Z upon Z will be equal to n into delta A upon A. Delta Z upon Z will be equal to n into delta A upon A. Or in general we can write, if instead of single physical quantity, if there are number of physical quantities measured, then in general if Z is equal to A raised to P, B raised to Q upon C raised to R. So A, B, C, like these three physical quantities are taken, then error present will be equal to delta Z upon Z will be equal to P into delta A upon A plus Q into delta B upon B plus R into delta C upon C. Delta Z upon Z will be equal to P into delta A upon A plus Q into delta B upon B plus R delta C upon C. So these are some of the formulae related with measurements and their units.